Howdy howdy and welcome to Gaming with Hellfire. So today we are working on part 2 of Minecraft. I have put up a few buildings last time, pre-built, and then I built one on here and a couple of farm items. So today I would like to introduce you to the farm I'm building. Just a little generalization of what is a farm to me, a little here nor there. So I've already pre-done the fencing. I do 2 around. It doesn't matter, you can do just 1. I kind of like the 2 because I can build it up as high as I want. What tends to get me in survival mode are creepers, because they'll run right up on your fence line, blow up, and then it's open, which really bothers me. So I already have a grid set up. Words are hard this late at night. So I'm still in creative mode. I'm still working with my little girl here, my little character. She's like a little beach person. I already have everything I want in my inventory as far as I can remember. So one of the things I look for, so I have melon seeds, I have beetroot seeds, potatoes, just regular seeds, and pumpkin seeds. So what I want to do is I want to take the biggest chunk of land, which is going to be this section here, and I'm going to turn this into like where wheat would go. Just because wheat will bring, you can make bread out of it. So it makes it, oh my goodness, all the wrong buttons, I swear. I need to stop playing some of these other games. Alright. There we go. Now, for the water that I have down and on here, for all the crops, they go over 4. So I have 8 spots in between each water system I have up on here, which works really well. That way you don't have to, per se, worry too much about it. You don't have to worry about putting water like every, 2 or 3 blocks, which is really nice. Also, if it's around water, the soil will saturate. As you can see, there's a couple of spots here and there that's saturated already. And that makes it a little bit easier when you are farming, because the spots won't just turn back into grass as quickly. I'm just going to do this real quick. Now, I consider this on the large scale of things for me, farm-wise. I typically just have a little farm with a few odds and ends. But I'm trying to make this little village in sections, and I'll post updates as I go through. Like I said in an earlier post, I'm trying to I don't even know how to say it. I'm trying to... Wait, that was wrong. Oh well. I'm trying to get a Twitch page going, and once I get that going, then everything will be a-okay. And then I'll be able to stream. So as I'm streaming, especially Minecraft, because this is a very streamable thing to have. Alright, so we have melons. Of course, this isn't going to work out the way I want it to, but that's okay. Actually, that's not going to be okay. Oh wait, no, it is. It works out. So what's going to happen is the melons need a free spot next to them. So this will develop a melon here, this will develop a melon here, and this will develop a melon here, which is grand. I'm just going to put some light out here real quick. All these little intersections, they are inconvenient because they are in your way. I'll fix that at a later date, that's fine. So that was just melon seeds. So we'll go ahead and put melon seeds up there, regular seeds. So now I have some pumpkin seeds. So I'm going to essentially do this side as well. The same as what I did. Wait, that makes no sense. Oh. It would help if I could count. I'm just gonna do this. Sometimes when you can't count, you just gotta work with it. Farms look better when they don't have a lot of grass in them anyway. Alright, so we have pumpkin seeds that are gonna go down here. Oh, and here. I like a semi-uniform garden. And again, it doesn't have to be. It can be like the houses I build. They can just be crazy, which is fine. Let's see, what else do I have left? I have carrots, potatoes, and beetroot. So that's 3. So here's 1, 2, 3 sections. That works out perfect. Just put that right there. Go ahead and put one of these up here. One in this little corner. Just to kind of help things out. So from here on out, I don't really care as to what it is that I have in my garden. I typically make a lot of bread, and I typically have the melons for show. But they're like a quick bite if you need them. So I guess I will do potatoes here. Again, you can go 4 spots over. I was watching someone the other day and they said you can only do 2. You can definitely do 4, which this is proving true because you have wet areas going all the way across. There's potatoes, so we'll do carrots over here. It's gonna be epically small for, oh no. No, not what I wanted. Not what I wanted. Get overzealous about my gardening. Oh no, I did it again. Mistakes will be made. What was I doing? Carrots? Carrots are beneficial too, like if you have pigs. That's how you can kind of get them to cater around. I'm going to do beetroot seeds here. I probably should have done the carrots here. And then the beetroot seeds elsewhere. But that's okay. I can always change it later if I want to. There we go. That looks great. So I also picked up, what did I pick up? Oh, sunflowers. Because you know, you can have sunflowers in a garden. Alright, so, and the sunflowers always point towards, I guess, where the sun comes up. But that's hard to tell sometimes. But let's see here. Either way, it kind of worked out. It's facing this way. Sunflowers don't do anything for you. They're just there for looks. I feel like every garden needs at least one sunflower. And that's including my home base here. But let's see what else I have. Oh, so I have lily pads. You typically find these in swamp areas. So if you come over and you like jump on a piece of already done farmland, like, is it not gonna do it? Oh, there it is. You can actually, it'll pop the seeds out or you'll lose the seeds or the crop and you have to replant it. So what I end up doing is putting lily pads down, because then you don't go through the water, but they kind of save you from having to deal with the water. I did this in someone else's server and they're like, why would you do that? Well, why wouldn't you? You can also do a half slab on top of it, which works really well, especially if you can't find any swamp areas. I just like how the lily pads look, especially in this one. I'm still in Chroma Hills. And if you guys would like, you can post saying, hey, why don't you show us in the original texture pack what this would look like, or any of the other packs that I have, which I have the city one and I have the fantasy texture pack. I'm trying to think. I feel like I have another one, but I don't quite remember, because this is the one that I enjoy the most. So there you have it. You have my little garden here. All the good things. I have exits on each side and I have lanterns posted with them. I can actually go out here and do a path if I would like. That way I can make it a little bit more blunt as to what is here. I'm going to do this side real quick. So also, since I'm in creative mode, I also have this option of using things I normally wouldn't be able to get. These dirt paths are pretty cool, but I can also do glowstone, which you can find in the Nether, or sea lanterns, which I don't know how you get sea lanterns, but I can also do my walkways with that, and therefore I wouldn't even need the lanterns. And it'll be very bright. It'll be like daylight over here all the time. And I do like the glowstone, but I feel like that's too fancy. But yeah, I can do it throughout the entire thing, just certain parts. I've already come this far, I might as well finish out in between here. Alright. So now I have glowstone. Oh, I missed a spot. Can't be missing spots. Okay. So now I have glowstones, which I can also do on this path going across, but I feel like that's not really necessary for what I am going to do. Which, if I can see my TV here. Alright, so I have a crafting table, a furnace, some chests, and some barrels. And, oh, can't forget this one. A composter, which will come in handy. You can throw any leftover seeds you have, which if you have this much hay growing or wheat growing, you're gonna end up with like hundreds of seeds, and it's not really worth having hundreds of seeds. You don't really use them for much. So you throw them in the composter and it'll fill up and it'll give you bone meal. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put one over here. Might as well go ahead and put one over here. So I can also put a couple of furnaces out here, which sometimes they're a little stubborn to stack, so you have to put a block behind them. and do it that way. Which means if I want to, I could actually build up my fence behind this front line here. Or I guess behind the front line. At the front line, that way it doesn't look so odd when you come across it. So what I'll also do is I'll have a chest for each thing. So I'll have a chest for carrots, and a barrel that goes with it. I love that there's barrels now. Like that just makes me happy. Oops. Chest there and another barrel there. So the goal would be to go ahead and, oh actually, let me see if I can find them. There should be, I know there's signs, but there's an item frame. These are great. They're like the best thing ever. Well, since I have one of these over here, I'm gonna come over here and put my crafting table. Because you need a crafting table just about everywhere you go. So it makes sense. So what I can do, oh, I didn't know you could put these on the floor. So that's cool. So I can come through here and label what is literally in everything. So if I want, let's see, we have carrots, potatoes, beetroot seeds. So I would just come over here and be like, alright, so I want carrots in here. And then if I have any specialty carrots, I can probably put them over here. And let's see, I don't think you get, some of this won't make sense, which is okay too. Sometimes you might get a special potato or something, you can also put it in the cupboard, or the barrel rather. So this one in particular, you can do beetroot seeds here and then actual beetroot here. Let me quickly, oh wait, what am I doing? I can just do this. Actually put the item in the chest, that way I don't have to waste. Potatoes there. I accidentally picked up too many carrots, but that's fine. It's fine, it's great. So pumpkin, melon, and seeds. So I'm gonna put melon seeds here. Do we not have enough room? Alright, so since I don't have enough room, and sometimes you'll have to do this, I can actually do seeds here and actual hay here. So let me go ahead and do that. Put the seeds there. So this is what I considered melon. And this is pumpkin. Actually, that worked out pretty well. Never mind what I said. But I can come over here, let me get more labels here. Or things to label with. So I'm gonna have, alright, so here's the apples. Carrot. Melon. We'll go ahead and get an extra melon over here. And some of these you can stack multiple barrels up. Because I mean, look, you have regular pumpkin, you have essentially a carved pumpkin and a jack-o'-lantern. I think that's all the, oh, so I need a beetroot seed, or beetroot, and wheat. Okay, so we'll get these things put in here first. So here's fancy carrot, which I can put the fancy carrot up in here now. Why did I pull apples? Don't even know why I pulled apples. That's funny. So we will go ahead and put the beetroot seed down there. Put the wheat. So here's wheat. And you can do this however you want. You can put everything in these chests, and then when you make bread, you can put bread in the little barrel. Carrots, there's not a whole lot you can do with those. You can just kind of eat them. Golden carrots are kind of hard to get a hold of. Even this, like, oh, did I lose it? Ugh, potatoes. So let me come up here and get potatoes again. So go ahead and get that potato. And then you have poison potatoes. It happens. So you can even put the bad potato here and like the one's worth over here. And you can also make baked potatoes with it, which is actually pretty cool. Now you won't get a whole lot of poisonous potatoes, so you can genuinely fix that if you would like, to where this is potatoes and the rotten ones. You just won't label the rotten ones, and then you will have your baked goods in the other one. I'm not too biased because I'm not like fully playing. Wait, what? Did I miss one? Seeds. More seeds, melon seeds. Okay, so I don't have beetroot seeds. So I can actually come in here and be like, well, I don't have this. So I'm going to do this one right here and then put, I guess, beets here. So I don't know what that is. I should have put it in there, shouldn't I have? Okay, so there's beetroot seeds and there's pumpkin seeds. So this would be more appropriate. And so this would be pumpkin seeds. So again, you can just move things around. And do pumpkin seeds, which means I need to go ahead and put a pumpkin next to it so I know what it is that I have done. Okay, I don't know. I can rotate that later. So there's that, and put the seeds over here. And just go ahead and put the jack-o'-lantern and the other thing in there. So I'm missing potatoes. Did I not get the potatoes out? I didn't. Because I'm that person. Okay, I'm trying not to make this too terribly long of a video, but that's okay. Working on it. So that means these are melon seeds. So I need to bring the melon down. Do that, and then I can put all my melon stuff in here, including the slices and the fancy one there. Oh, and I'll show you what I mean by being able to fill this up. Sometimes it takes more than others. And there you go. There's bone meal. You pick that up. And you can stash it somewhere, or you can just go and plant it, which will give you flowers and grass. So it's actually really cool. But this is my ideal little garden. And it'll grow and it'll be perfect. Even if some of the things I do is not. So thanks for coming in and watching. And next time, I will probably get an animal farm going for you and try my best to get a barn or something going. I've never made a barn. I've just had like open field with animals and fences. So, but yeah, definitely if you like this, definitely hit that like button, hit subscribe, and hit the notification button if you want to know when I put more stuff up. But thanks again, and I will see you guys soon.